folks, today we have a little bit of a rant. Ring noises. I have a bit of a bone to pick with bra manufacturers and bra companies that use social media to advertise, and I realize that there's a very small portion of bra companies that use social media to advertise, but oh baby, do they frustrate the hell out of me. So I guess this is kind of a part 2 to my rant that I made several months ago about plus size fashion and how big of a pain in the butt it is. So today we're specifically focusing on bras, I guess technically lingerie brands, I don't know. Your Savage X Fenties, your Adore Me's, your, what are the other ones? The Thistle Inspire one. There's a handful of other ones that frequent social media quite a bit. And I am sick and fucking tired of seeing the same shit happen over and over and over again. For a little bit of backstory, I developed quite early. I went from needing no bra to an underwire bra very quickly. There was really no training bra period. I was a C cup by the time I was in like the 7th grade. And then I was at least a D cup by the time I was in the 9th grade. Fluctuated between D, double D. I might have gotten into triple D at some point when I was in high school. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. And then there was like one period where like my immune system was attacking itself. So I went down to a C cup for like a little bit in high school, but that was just because my body was trying to like attack itself into oblivion. Link in a card if you want to know more about that story. But I've been chesty my entire adult life. My entire teenage life. I got to be quite tall by the 6th grade. Somebody told me once that I've had childbearing hips since the age of 14, which is always a weird thing to say. I've been curvaceous, chubby, other terms that were used in high school as ways to not just straight up say fat, because that's what it is. Like, you know, I don't care. I'm a 32-year-old fat lady. That's what I am. But one thing particularly that has always been a thorn in my side has been shopping for bras. It is my least favorite thing to do. I hate it. I have flashbacks to when I went into Lane Bryant with my mom as a high school student, which was the least cool place to shop as a high school student when everybody else was shopping at like Hollister and American Eagle and Abercrombie and Fitch in the early 2000s. I finally found Torrid at a certain point and started wearing some of their bras. But for most of my late high school and like at least college life too, there was a lot of times where I wasn't wearing the right size because I, A, was too embarrassed to go get fitted, and B, most of the stores that I could afford or I went to didn't carry sizes that I wore. So that's cool. It's always fun just going into a store and being like, oh, you don't have pants that fit me, but also you don't have a, okay.
Well, I'll fuck off then, thanks.
I've probably owned one Victoria's Secret bra in my whole life, and that was during a period earlier in my 20s where I actually did lose a decent amount of weight when I was working 2 jobs and didn't eat a lot. That was healthy, but ever since then, finding bras that fit me has been my least favorite thing to do. Most often, if I go into a store, inside a mall, or even like a department store anywhere, I'm either upwards of spending like $60 to $70, or they just don't have something that fits me. Very seldom would I go into a store and find my size straight off the rack. There was a period where all of my bras came from multiple visits to TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, Marshalls. I found some stuff at Marshalls one of these times. Most of the time Nordstrom Rack because they actually had some nicer brands like Wacoal. Wacoal has been one that has been, or Wacoal, I don't know how to pronounce it. Wacoal has been probably the most constant as far as fitting me for the last decade. Every time I've brought a Wacoal bra home, it has done me well. It has been a strong confidant for the jugs, okay? But when shopping, I always have to compromise at least one thing. I can never find a bra that is comfortable and fits me, is also adorable, and that is also affordable. I have to compromise one of those things. If I want it to be affordable, it's not going to be cute. right? If I want it to be cute, it's going to be expensive. If I want it to be comfortable, most likely it's also not going to be cute, because most of the bras that I've owned over the last decade have been light beige, a flesh, a sand color, nude, I guess. Nude for me, or black, which, I mean, black bras are very useful and I prefer them to pretty much anything else. But there's never fun colors. You never get the fun prints or the pretty colors or the semi-sexy cuts. They're always like the most utilitarian bags of fabric, because I feel like at a certain point when your boobs get to be a certain size, it's less of an accessory, like a fashion accessory, and more of just like a necessity, or like a just a mobility accessory, I guess. It's easier to exist as a person and to move and to be acceptable in society while wearing straps around your body. It's always just the most demoralizing thing, honestly, going to shop for bras and looking for things that might fit you, because for me, I wear out bras until the underwire breaks. I do not buy a new bra until a bra has literally fallen apart, because for me, finding them is such a hassle. It's like finding a needle in a haystack surrounded by farm animals. It's like it's such a task to find something. Usually they're not cheap. If I go to Nordstrom Rack, sometimes I can get them for like anywhere from $30 to $50 because they're on sale, because they're at the rack. But most often, if I'm buying something new that isn't from the more outlet stores, I'm paying at least $60. So it's not cheap to buy bras. I can't go into Target and buy a bra. My God, the envy I had for all of the B and C cups through high school who could just fucking walk to Target, because we had a Target by my house. Just walk to Target and buy a new bra, or could go braless. Oh, I wish I could. I do sometimes, but very seldom do I, because A, we live in a society and I have G cups, and B, my clothes don't fit right if I'm not wearing one, because fashion also likes to hate big ol' fun bags.
What person who's plus size actually has giant titties?
Sarcasm, okay? I have seen so many advertisements for bra companies lately. You have companies like Savage X Fenty, which, in my personal opinion, the whole VIP website monthly subscription thing is a fucking scam. I think it's a scam. There's been multiple videos that other people have made about it saying that it's a scam. Naomi John actually did a video where she bought some of the products and she was like, this is like fast fashion products. Like, this is not worth what they say it's worth. So it's just overpriced fast fashion. Like, that's bullshit. I don't want to go too deep into like the whole VIP thing, but I think it's sketchy as hell. I think automatically adding a VIP monthly membership into your cart when you go to check out the first time is very sketchy, especially because it's like $50. So the only reason that monthly subscription would be worth it monetarily would be if you're buying a new bra every month. I buy a few bras a year, if that. Sometimes two will last me an entire year. Do not judge me. It's hard to shop for bras. And Fenty isn't the only company that does that monthly subscription thing. Adore Me does it as well. They're not nearly as popular as Savage X Fenty because they're not fronted by Rihanna. Rihanna brings a certain level of prestige, a certain level of fame, regardless of the quality of the products or the company's ethics. I like Fenty Beauty. I love Fenty makeup. Everything from Fenty I've ever tried, I've enjoyed, but Savage X Fenty is a fucking scam. And I saw an ad for Fenty, Savage X Fenty, the other day on Instagram, and this is what really set me off, because it was an ad for a bra, and it was like this green, like a minty green Demi cup. And Demi cup, it's kind of like, it's not a full coverage, it like just is kind of a half coverage. So it's more made for like lower cut tops, like tank tops, something that you are going to have a little bit more cleavage in because there's not nearly as much coverage over the top of the boobs. You get like a decent amount of like lift and coverage on the bottom, but it was an unlined bra, I believe, which I am very pro unlined bras. Who needs padding? Not me. I hate them. And the way they marketed this bra was so funny to me because they were like,
this is the perfect bra
for bigger boobs.
And I don't know the exact bra size of the model that was wearing this particular bra, but she looked maybe a D, maybe a double D cup. And something about the idea that their standard for bigger boobs, at least in this piece of marketing, and mostly across the board, they have some stuff that go quite a bit larger, but not everything. And almost every single time when they have a larger size, it's a completely different bra with like similar textures and design elements, but like it's a different bra. And obviously, if you have bigger boobs, you're gonna want thicker straps. So that makes sense. Just the design of it is different. It's like I'll see an ad for a bra on Instagram and I'm like, oh, that's cute. And then I'll go to the website and then look and see what size they go up to. And I'm like, oh, they have the extended sizes. And then it's like, that's not the bra I thought was cute. That's a completely different bra. That's the same color and maybe the same pattern. So that's always frustrating. So many times I have seen websites and companies that make bras and make lingerie that will say that they have extended sizes, right? They'll say they have extended sizes, and when you go to look at the extended sizes, it triple D is as big as it goes. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even in the extended sizes. Cool, thanks. Or they'll maybe go a little bit larger, but then the band size will only go up to like 38. And I'm like, okay, cool. So like, I'm literally like a 42G. And it's always so frustrating just being constantly left out of those sizes, even when they're extended sizes. And I think that in like a world that's like the average size is like a size 14 to 16, I believe, at least that's the last time I checked, that a 16 size pant, basically, or dress size, is the average size body. Why are these sizes not automatically worked into the initial sizing? It's so disheartening and annoying and frustrating, and I hate it because I just want to wear cute bras. I don't know. What if I wanted to go to a festival with like a sheer top and like show my cute bra underneath? No. Speaking of sizes, the difference between having a shirt that's too small and maybe a pair of pants that's a little too small. Pair of pants too small, that gets really uncomfortable. But like a shirt that's too small, sweater that's too small, jacket that's a little bit too small, clothing that's too small or that doesn't fit correctly is frustrating and can be a little bit uncomfortable. But the difference between a ill-fitting bra and a bra that fits correctly can mean so many actual health problems. You get back issues, you get shoulder problems, you get spine issues, you can actually like injure your tits, like injure your muscles around your chest. Like it's besides being uncomfortable, it is detrimental to your health to wear a bra that doesn't fit you. So the fact that so many companies just like leave out people above like a triple D is, it's so annoying. It's so frustrating. Like, I've seen one website, I haven't gotten anything from them before, but I've been looking at it. Playful Promises was one that I had seen. They're quite expensive. So that's the other thing, is that like, oh, they're cute and they probably will fit me, but they're super fucking expensive. You have to pay a big titty tax. Brands that tend to be more affordable just don't make the sizes that fit you. My titties get taxed, and I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do. I'm sorry. As an adult, it's a little bit less frustrating because you're walking around with more people who are sized like you, that look like you as far as like body goes. But when I was in high school, let me tell you, I got to be a 5'8", size 16 pant, at least double D by sophomore year of high school. Fitting into things was a struggle, especially fitting into bras. And that was even when like I was only a double D. Now I'm literally a 42G. If these brands want to advertise the better bra for bigger boobs, like don't make it like a Demi cup. The idea that they advertise something being like better for bigger boobs as like being a Demi cup is so backwards because at least for me, for those of us that maybe sag a little lower, we got a little extra stuff just kind of there. And so anything that's a Demi cup, you are spilling out over, you turn into a souffle that has risen too far and just pops out. If you're anywhere near my size, you need at least some sort of coverage or enough room in the cup to sit everything and situate it. Because having a demi cup that has no room for your jiggle to wiggle, it's just gonna pop out. You're gonna pop out, okay? You're gonna have a wardrobe malfunction and it's not gonna work. If these brands wanna come out with bras that are cute, that are remotely sexy, that are in anything but a beige and a black colorway that can fit, let's see some double G's. Let's see some double H's. Let's see some, at least an H cup, okay? Like at least an H cup. It's not that uncommon. It's really not that uncommon. I still haven't figured out in my family where these came from because it's definitely not my mother's side of the family, and I don't know where it came from. Like, I'm the only person in my family that's alive that am built like this. So that's always fun. Just looking through family photos, and I was like, why did I get cursed with this? Why must you curse me with these giant weights on my chest? Because they're at least like, I mean, I would say at least like 3 pounds each. And shopping for bras online is an even bigger crapshoot because you can't try it on beforehand. So even if something says it's your cup size, it could be a style like a demi cup that doesn't fit properly, and then you have to send it back, which is so fucking frustrating. That's why I'm scared sometimes of like the downfall of department stores and malls, because it takes away fitting rooms. Like, I cannot lose department stores and malls. If I want to try anything on, those are my only options. I can't buy everything online because I can't try it on. Is that an irrational fear for anybody else? Because it is for me. Like, it really is for me. Like, I cannot lose department stores and malls. I cannot. I also just like malls. I like shopping malls. I like walking around. I like mall trolling. You know, it's the early 2000s teenager in me. I like the shopping mall. Yeah, I definitely want to know if there are brands that you have tried that fit you if you are busty like I am. Anything that goes above a triple D, please tell me. Guy Fieri is not out there buying bras. I just want to be able to buy things that can hold these in place, that keep them from falling all over the place. That's why I wear so many like big t-shirts and make them crop tops into myself. The number of times I have worn a shirt that was a crop top and just under boob happens unbeknownst to me so many times. That's why I can't go braless. Like, literally, if I went braless and wore a crop top, which is what I tend, like most of my t-shirts I have cropped, they would just be spilling out. I would have a cascade of underboob and front, all of it. I would just fall out. Like, I can't go braless and wear clothes unless it's like a giant sweatshirt or a giant t-shirt. Like, if it's just an oversized thing, that's fine. But if I want anything that actually like fits my body and like shows the shape of me, oh, I cannot go braless. No, I cannot. Bras are uncomfortable, but for me, not wearing one sometimes is just as uncomfortable if I have to be up around a lot. Like, if I have to walk around or be standing a lot, it's almost just as annoying going braless. It's bad enough going into a store and like grabbing a handful of bras to try on in the fitting room and having none of them fit you. It's even worse if you order it all online and you have to wait for it. Imagine ordering those online, spending over $100, upwards of $200, and you get them home, you get so excited and open them up and you try them on and none of them fit you. That has happened to me multiple times, and it is depressing as fuck every time. So soul crushing. Trendy social media brands are definitely not doing enough in accommodating sizes. They do plenty in terms of undisclosed sponsorships, but they really need to do more as far as fitting things. And then also not scamming people with their terrible VIP monthly program. Okay, thanks. That's such a fucking sketchy thing. And like, to cancel it, you have to call them. Like, you can't even cancel it online. You have to call them to cancel it if you've accidentally like signed up. Who thought that that was a good business model? That That's ridiculous to me. But yeah, let me know, please, if there's any video, if there's any video where the comment section I feel like is more vital for me and also just whoever stumbles upon this video that might need it and might need to just like also rage along with me, let me know please in the comments below if you either know a brand, have tried from a brand, work at a brand, who knows, that has sizes that go above, I mean, say at least a G, like at least a 40G, okay? And I'm not just saying that because I'm a 42G, but like that tends to be where a lot of brands like stop. Like they'll stop at triple D and then they won't go above it. And if they do go above it, there's like 2 styles. They're like, oh, here's a crumb. Here's a crumb for those big ass titties. Like, I hate it. I really do. Like I did say, Playful Promises is one that I've been looking at. It is quite expensive. So especially if you know of ones that are not expensive, not $100 or $80 to $90. Like I've bought bras from Torrid before and those managed to fit me. They're not the most comfortable thing in the world because they're more molded cups, but I bought them to wear with specific dresses that I will not wear with any other clothes, strapless things. And you know, if you are having trouble finding bras that fit like just for utilitarian purpose, like not ones that are like super cute and make you feel sexy, if you literally just need something to hold them in that is for comfort and utilitarian and not $100, the outlets like Nordstrom Rack, like I said, TJ Maxx, you can kind of find some. Marshalls, sometimes you can find some. But any other like department store outlet, definitely check it out. I like Nordstrom specifically because it's local and everything I've ever bought from Nordstrom, like the actual store, has been really high quality, but it's always very expensive. So I always like to go to the outlet. It's fun. It makes me feel fancy without paying the fancy prices. That was just a little rant for y'all tonight. I had a bone to pick. So if you do want to see the first half of this video, which I put out, I mean, I guess it wasn't like a half, another rant about plus size fashion, I'll leave a link in a card. That was months ago, but I was mainly focusing on like plus size fashion and the catch-22 of like fast fashion companies that end up being like really shitty companies being the most inclusive as far as sizing goes. So that's a whirlwind of a video. For today's song of the day, today's song of the day is the second OP from Fire Force. Josh and I have been watching a ton of Fire Force for the last week and a half. I love it. I am obsessed with it. It is one of my new faves. I realized yesterday as I was like watching some clips on YouTube, and I saw a clip of the Japanese dub, and the voice actor who plays Shinra is the same voice actor who plays Asta in the Japanese dub of Black Clover. So full circle moment. But yeah, I love Fire Force. It's so good. The sound design is so satisfying and good. The character design is really good. The animation is really good. The soundtrack,
Y'all. Okay.
The first OP is just like fun Mrs. Green Apple stuff, like mid 2000s anime theme songs. The second OP goes fucking hard. The second OP is today's song of the day. It's called Mayday by a band called Coldrain, which you may remember because I mentioned Coldrain in another video where I was talking about the one of these particularly cool fight scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen at the end of the season where Nobara and Itadori are like fighting one person together, and there's this really sick ass soundtrack, and it has the lead singer Masato from Coldrain. They're a metal band from Japan, from Nagoya, and they actually sing like all their songs are in English. So like reading the comments on the OP is really fun. People are like, oh, this is sick, and then like, wait, this is in English? Like, huh? Like they kind of get caught off guard, but they're great. They're so good. I've been listening to that song over and over and over and over and over again. I do not skip the intro when we watch it. I do not skip the intro because it's so good. Yeah, and they have some other really great songs. They have like several records. I'm just going down the Coldrain rabbit hole. Yeah, so definitely go check out that song. I love it. If you would like to follow me anywhere else on social media, my Instagram and my Twitter are both Avarice07, and then my Twitch is Avarice without the 07. So you can follow me on any of those places. Let me know in the comments down below of any brands, companies that you have tried or you know of, or you might think that I should try. So I hope you liked this video. Give it a like if you did. That would be actually super helpful to me in the algorithm. Like, please give this video a like. That would be awesome. And then subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of me. And then I have noticed that some people have been missing some of my uploads. So if you want to get notified when I upload, hit the bell notification to actually like get a notification when I upload. Most of the time it's 3 times a week. Sometimes it's twice a week. So yeah, hit the bell notification to get notified when I upload a new video so you never miss one, because people have been missing them recently. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye!